is Florida Natural Farming at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. We're a Biodynamic certified rare tropical fruit farm in Vero Beach, Florida. And Hurricane Nicole came through here this morning, I guess. Last night, this morning, whatever. But it's been a rain event mostly. I can't really see that any damage was done. Most of the trees were, oak trees were, the leaves were off still from the Hurricane Ian that had come through here. So that was good. But it didn't seem that bad. It didn't seem as bad as Ian when Ian came through here. I slept right through it. But you can't really do anything when it's like this. And it's good that I have this little room out here to grow these rare tropical aroids in that I'm starting to propagate and put in the orchard floor. So I looked at my videos and saw that it had been 6 months, and since I did a update on it's been 6 months since I purchased and did a video on my seed grown Spiritus Sancti from Redleaf Exotic. And this is it. It's a very healthy plant. I really like it. I think all these leaves are new. This is like, I think the only juvenile leaf it still has. So it's grown quite a bit. It's got an aerial root coming out right here. There you go. I keep praying that it goes variegated. Kind of looks variegated from here, huh? But it's not. Kind of looks variegated though, a little bit. But it's got green leaves. This is a new leaf. Dream on, dude. It just started coming out. It grows very fast, kind of like the Philodendron atabapoense and the dupe for this. What is that? I have it. It's right there. Can't think of the name of it. I could look, but I'm not. It's a nice plant. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad it's the most expensive plant I bought. And it was a tiny little plant. Seedling, tiny little, like a tissue culture sized plant. Doesn't seem to require any special care. It likes lots of water. I'm growing it next to plants that have somewhat similar characteristics. I've noticed the Philodendron patriciae. This is a plant that tried to die on me. I got it before it froze here last year, and when it was 31 degrees and 32 degrees the next night, it just suffered, because this is outside, so it was 31 degrees out here, and it was right after I got it, and it struggled. So I chopped it up and did a cutting of it, and here's the cutting, which is just now sending off new leaves. Thank God. It's kind of hard. I would say the Philodendron Spiritus Sancti the seedling has been easier than the patriciae, for sure. The purchase patriciae from Equigenera, USA. So I got some other, I'm obsessed kind of with Monsteras, but they grow so freaking fast. So I just got this Monstera Obliqua CF Penqui. from Equigenera USA, and this is all new growth. So I had to put this pole in. Sure, really fast grower. I don't see that we're being affected by the hurricane at all, to be honest with you. It really wasn't very windy. There's nothing in the driveway. Haven't had to pick up anything. Yeah. So if you're worried about Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm, it looks fine. It's a rain event, which is what I wanted. This fell out of my Brugmansia, my Tillandsia. Heterocraspedon is similar to it. Philodendron heterocraspedon, which is Spiritus Sancti. So Philodendron esmeraldense, it's gotten quite big. I have this Philodendron Cheroneae Monstera growing in here, and that's a new leaf. It's got 2 growth points on it. This is a new leaf. 3 growth points. So, Monstera aureopinatta. Is that what that is? Yeah. Monstera adansonii. Oh, I got probably my newest plant was Monstera Thai Constellation tissue culture. It's got nice variegation, sparklies, so seems to be doing okay. A plant that I'm like obsessed with, really obsessed with, is this Amidrium medium silver. This was a tissue culture plant that the leaves started melting. You know what I'm talking about, where they just start melting from the tips up, little tiny leaves, and from the nursery plants. So I moved it into the sun, and it sent out that leaf and this leaf since then. Seems to be happy now. I love the houseplants. I've been doing the cuttings of the houseplants outside. I did the cutting of this verrucosum because it snapped off the top of it, so I did a cutting of that. And then I did a cutting of this tenue cross and planted out there. The cuttings I've planted out there seem to be thriving, so that's what I got them for, to plant out in the orchard floor, to improve the orchard floor with their calcium oxalate tissues, which is more likely to become soil aggregation, mineralized carbon in the soil. This is one of the all white leaves that it put out. Then it sent out some that are not all white. So I don't know, I have to cut this back. This is the Philodendron domesticum variegated. I like this plant a lot, but looks like it got beat up by the wind a little bit out here. So I think it's time to cut it back down to the variegation. My My Jose Buenu got beat around by the wind. I don't move anything, in case you didn't notice. I trimmed a couple of bananas back to their stalk that had fallen over before, that I had chopped the leaves off of, just so they wouldn't fall over again. And then I trimmed a couple of trees that were beating up on a couple of my fruit trees. So that's all I did before the storm. I didn't move any of this stuff back from the window here. It's like a really bad Northern California storm that's warm. That's how I could explain it. Something blowing off the Pacific. But those are cold. This is a warm storm, the Nicole. The one. Hurricane 1. I think anything more than that would be catastrophic. But thank God we didn't get that. This is a Philodendron giganteum blizzard. Look at how beautiful that leaves are. The leaves are. Of course, I do wonder about our little beach shack being right on the Indian River Lagoon, but surrounded by giant pepper trees. Should be okay. It never loses power. So a couple of philodendrons that I'm kind of obsessed with since I got them. They haven't failed to excite me since receiving them as little tiny. These tissue culture? No, these were cuttings. Little cuttings. Nice cuttings. Rooted cuttings, I believe. It's Philodendron glorious. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a cross between Melanochrysum and Gloriose. Oh, is that what it is? This one. I have a small Melanochrysum, but it looks a lot like this. This is a splendid cross also. They're both climbers. The leaves get quite large on those, so we're just growing them up. They were just little one leaf cutting, I believe. That's what they were. Rooted cuttings that I bought this summer. I haven't really felt the need to buy a plant, though. One of my subscribers who keeps talking about philodendrons and stuff, which I get. They got me interested in, maybe I need to get the Monstera mint. It's a horrible sickness, but I haven't felt the need to do that. But it's been on my radar for a while. I just have the Monstera, not Philodendron mint, the Monstera deliciosa mint. Like a mint version of Monstera Thai Constellation, which is what that is. This is Monstera borsigiana variegated. I bought that as Monstera deliciosa variegated, but that's not what it is. Nope. I had to make some more poles for my plants. I still have to water out here, so that's good to do when it's like this. My Monstera Obliqua Peru is looking fabulous, I must say. I wanted to give her a new pole, but she's not ready yet. And this is Monstera spruciana. And I gave her a new pool, tied her up some more. It's a Monstera Esqueleto, cutting, leaf cutting. It's okay. This is I think I want to get a Monstera Esqueleto from Equigenera, though that's not from Equigenera, but I think I want to get one of those also. But so maybe I do have some plants I kind of want. This is Philodendron scherberichii. This is a really nice plant. This is, of course, juvenile form of the leaves, but I could see it's going to be well on its way to large size quickly, so I have to move it into a bigger pot. Give it a bigger pull. Anyway, this is Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm, Florida natural farming. During Nicole, Hurricane Nicole. Anyway, Vero Beach. Have a good day.